up on the happenings around the league. It's the Elite Wire with Bradley.
Yo, what is up, Madden Elite? Bradley here. We are at it with another edition of The Wire. This is a very special edition of The Wire, and a special edition of The Wire in the sense that we are sitting down with a figure in the CFM community. Some might say CFM royalty. We are sitting down today with HBO, who has been a major part of leagues like the Dynasty. Hey HBO, how you doing today, man?
HB in the building. We out here, boy. Let's go.
So,
Um,
HBO, tell us a little bit about yourself. I know that you roll in the Dynasty. The Dynasty is a league that I've followed for many years. It's always been an inspiration for me as far as media goes. Tell us a little bit about yourself for those who may not know you.
I like that. I like the first thing I always say, king of commentary. I'm an analyst of the dynasty. I'm always competitive. I'm always about winning. I'll call a bum out. I'll tell you if you're good or you're not. You may praise yourself as a glory Madden player, but I'm here to expose you. Like, I'll let you know if you good, if you great. I mean, I'm all about competitive. I used to run a league called Force, but now I didn't put all like everything into the dynasty. That's what I'm all about. I mean, I'm sort of looking for a second lead, do commentary there too. That's what I'm all about. I'm all about competition and playing Madden at a high level.
So something I've followed a lot of the dynasty stuff for a long time, and I've seen a lot of what you're doing as well. Um, I think you might be one of the most underappreciated people in the Madden community. Absolutely love what you're doing. Your Twitter is it's absolutely gold. The like clips you do, the little clips you do, they are it's great stuff, man. But something that you mentioned that I can affirm and I love about you, you're not afraid to call people out. And that's what we're going to be doing today. I
All
put you
right.
on the show today so we can call some people out. There are some people that I really feel need called out that you are familiar with. The first one, a man that some know as Bruce. A man that some know as Bruce.
BG.
Yes, BGZ. You're familiar with BGZ. So, we recently did these things in Madden Elite. Basically, we threw all of our owners into four tiers. Tier one being Super Bowl guys, tier two being like your consistent guys that are always in the playoffs, tier three being guys that sometimes they're there, most of the times they miss it, and tier four are just bum guys. Now, I've talked to some people that put BGZ up on a very high pedestal. However, he hasn't done so hot in Madden Elite. And he's someone that's kind of been put in he's kind of in the discussion of the tier three, tier four category. How do you feel about Bruce? I feel like he might be a bit overrated. What do you think?
I think he's a despicable tactical bum. He's all about making trades, getting the right pieces, but he's still a bum. He does hold a banner in a dynasty, but he got it the bum way. He had the Baltimore Ravens. That's a squad. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
now he's at a more competitive league called Elite. PlayStation 5 is a different version. It's not PS4. The man can't get too hype. He can't get too hype, man. I mean, I know y'all got some good competition there, but the man is a bum, man. He's wet tissue, man. He's soft like tissue, bro. But he's decent.
So a lot of people that are in leagues on both platforms, leagues in both PS5 and also leagues in PS4, they kind of use that as an excuse. They use it as an excuse to kind of justify their struggles. They're like, I'm bouncing back and forth between both consoles. In both the games are different. It's not the same. Would you say that Bruce is someone that always has excuses?
To be honest, no, no. So to hear that he has excuse,
I don't I
Excuses.
don't
I got to talk to the man about that.
I don't necessarily
Excuses.
think he's someone that has leaned on that crutch. I've never heard him say I'm in leagues on both consoles. I've never heard him specifically use that as an excuse, but a lot of people do. I'm glad to hear you say that he's not someone that usually uses a lot of excuses. I kind of would like to see BGZ though compete at a higher level within Madden Elite. I feel like he's really dropping the ball. You point out his ring into Dynasty is with the Baltimore Ravens. In Elite, he's our Jaguars owner, and he just hasn't been able to get it together.
Hey, get that man time. He gonna finesse somebody. You better, man. You watch your backs. He's good at flipping. He's good at flipping. But if he's making up excuses, I don't know. Maybe he drinking too much toilet bowl water. I don't know. I don't know what's
Speaking
going on with that man.
speaking of toilet bowl water, the next guy that we have to look at that we're going to look at today, HBO, a man that usually gets a lot of respect, and I'm interested to hear what you have to say about him. He is so within Madden Elite, our AFC North division has kind of been the division that everybody's looked at as the top division. There's the Steelers owner has had some turnover. The new guy they brought in hasn't been able to compete at the same level. The Browns owner is beginning to struggle late in the cycle, and we've seen the balance of power shift in Madden Elite, and we've shifted from the top division being the AFC North to being the division that Sweets is in. I know you're familiar with Sweets. Sweets is over in the NFC East, and he's got the Chicago Bears. I believe right now he's sitting on top of his division, but all four guys in that division, they're competing at a very high level. What do you think we can expect from Sweets in this position he's found himself in, where his division is full of four guys that compete at the top level?
Man, you gotta watch out for that dude, man. That dude is good as Kool-Aid, bro. That dude is good as Kool-Aid. I gotta admit, he's good as Kool-Aid, man. But I can't call the man a bum. I can't call the man a bum. I gotta give him some respect. You know, I think he's. I think it's his tech background that makes him good in this Madden. But don't sleep on that bum. Don't sleep on that bum, man. That man was a homeless man waiting to get in your league. Now he's in. Don't let him. You give a homeless man too much stuff, he go praise it. So you gotta watch out for that guy.
I heard
Watch
a
out for him.
rumor. I heard a rumor about Sweets. I don't know if you can touch on this or if you've heard anything about it, but I've heard some people say that Sweets married the daughter of Walmart. Do you know anything about this? Have you heard anything about this?
Daughter of Walmart. I didn't hear
You
anything
don't
about
know?
that.
All right, all right. That must have just been an inside joke
The
amongst a
dollar
couple
of the
people.
99 cent. The dollar of the 99 cents store.
I gotcha. I gotcha. Um, so the last we got one more cat to look at. We got one more cat to look at.
Okay.
And this last cat, I know you're familiar with this cat. And this individual has kind of been the center of controversy this past week in Madden League. Center of controversy in the sense of there are people that feel, I would say the main consensus on this guy is this individual is a top tier owner. However, this cycle or this season in Madden Elite, he just hasn't been able to get it together. I believe he's got like less than 4 wins, and we're pretty late in the season. He's really struggling. He's someone that most people would have put at a top tier. This individual is Cobra. I know you're
Huh.
familiar with Cobra. He's been struggling this season, and he's met some resistance this past week. There have been people that have been calling him out, and from what I understand, there was a big disagreement between Cobra and one of our owners. One guy, I believe, the guy that he had the agreement with, I believe, challenged Cobra to a money game off the record. And
Ooh,
I don't think anything ever came of that game. Now, this is just my understanding. I was kind of like in and out of chat that day, so like I don't have all of the facts, but from my understanding, Cobra got called out. The other guy who was really putting him on blast challenged him to a money game, and the game just didn't happen. What do you think?
I think Cobra, his shit finally stinks. Excuse my language. His shit finally stinks. It happens. It can't smell good forever. The man spent too much damn time in the bathroom and now his shit stinks. I mean, the man is not playing well. welcome. You'll bomb this season. You'll bomb this season. Maybe next season you get some good draft picks. But right now, he stank. He stank right now. He toilet water right now. Hot garbage.
Talking about like Cobra, like you're being like maybe he'll get some good draft picks. He missed most of the first season of Madden Elite because he wasn't able. So we started like when the PS5 dropped, he wasn't able to get it right away, and we kind of held his team for him. And he came in late in the first season, and the team had taken all kinds of sim losses. So I'm pretty sure he tanked out and got the first overall pick. At the time, I thought he tanked out, but now I'm like, did he tank out? But he got the first overall pick. And what makes me think he might have tanked out is me and him collided season one and we weren't able to like match up. So I was like, yo, dude, you can just take the force win. He's like, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. Fair sim that. So we fair sim that. He ended up getting the first overall pick. And like he kind of came back in and he had some good seasons, but he's already had the first overall pick and he's got the Washington football team, and it's a pretty loaded team. It's a pretty loaded
Yeah.
team. He got an impressive quarterback for the team. So I mean he's got the pieces. He already has the pieces. I don't know what a high draft pick is going to bring to him. He's kind of boasted about being like a really good GM as well.
Mhm.
But he has all the eggs in the basket, and the basket
Yeah.
should be a basket of gold, but it's looking like a
Right.
basket of crap.
Well, it's gonna be a make or break season for this dude. If you watch Cobra Kai, that's a bad mother of mofo. So, you know, make or break. You either put up or shut up. That's what it's gonna be for this dude. Make or break. You either gonna be good, or you gonna be bad, ugly, or uglier. So we're gonna see what this dude do. I mean, one bad season, his shit just finally stink. But we'll see what this dude can do. He can bring it all back, man. He better start drinking his goat juice again, because right now he's looking like shit juice. So all it is.
I think he's going to have a chance to try and make things right. I
Yeah.
believe we're still going to be running. We are towards the late half. We are gearing
Mhm.
up to wrap up our fourth season. I think we're going to be running one more season, so he's going to have
Okay.
one more chance to set the record straight and shut up them haters. So we'll
Yeah.
see what he's going to do. What's your prediction? How you think he's going to do in the final season of Madden Elite this cycle?
Well, Cobra Kai, man, he a sleeping snake, man. I think he's sneaking his way up to doing something great. Probably make a trade or two, get a good pick, right back in the Monopoly game. Might right back in the game. So I think this bum will bounce back. I think this bum will bounce back.
Very nice, very nice. So those are three guys in Madden Elite that I wanted to chat with you about. We got your opinions on them, your takes on them. If you were to rank these three guys as far as who's best among them and who's worst amongst them, how would you rank them?
Man, yo, sweet. It'll be all. That's number one, man. Sweet's got to be number one,
Sweet's
man.
number
That
one.
old boy Candy Cane boy was number two. I got to give it to B Jeezy, man. That freaking bum. Oh my, that bum is good, bro. That bum is good. He's a sleeper. Don't close your eyes on him, man. He's hiding underneath the covers.
So this is interesting. You put Sweets number one,
Yeah,
BGZ number two. So then
yeah,
by default, Cobra becomes bottom of the barrel amongst these guys.
yeah.
And with that said, I am led to believe your opinion of Cobra is probably amongst the same camp of the guy that called him out and put him on blast and challenged him to a money game. So
I'm sorry, man. Cobra Code is ice right now. He ain't got ice water in his veins right now.
I got
Maybe,
you.
maybe he's the sleeper. I'm no Mel Kiper, but it's gonna be hard. It's, I got Sweet Seal, I got Bruce, I got Cobra here. But he's a good
Skull.
individual. He's a good dude, man. He's a good dude. He talks his shit. He plays. I mean, I think me and him had a game and he beat me by three. He beat me by three. 65-yard field goal, man. Wind blowing.
That's heartbreaking. That's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Hey, so I appreciate you hopping on here and kind of putting these guys on blast for me. Putting people on blast is something that needs to be done from time to time.
Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
as we wrap this up, where can people find you? Where can people find you? And I'll link your accounts and stuff in the description of the video.
You can find me on Twitter, DML, Las Vegas Veterans. You can find me on YouTube or Twitch, HBO 04. We out here, we always stay tight. Let's go. Thank you for having me on the show. I'm on the waiting list for elite bad league is big league. You know, if it takes me 3 6, 4, 5, 6, or 2, put me on that waiting list. I need 2 weeks.
You're gold, man. You're gold, man. All
You
right.
know,
Thanks for hopping on here.
boy.
Everyone checking things out. Be sure to check out HBO's links and stuff in the description. So until next
Happy
time.
Mother's Day to all y'all.
Yes, sir.
All y'all wives, girlfriends.
Yeah. Happy Mother's Day to Cobra. To Cobra. It's not every day that everyone embodies the heart of a mother like Cobra does. So happy Mother's Day to Cobra. Peace, guys. We're out.